Helen, and welcome to Harv's World for another episode of Off the Grid. That's right, we're back. Man, things are amiss, actually. Very much amiss at the moment. Not going terribly well. I mean, it's going okay. I mean, I'll tell you about it. I will tell you about it. But Kevin is down for the count at the moment. He's laid up, man. He so he had to take a trip into town, and he had some things he needed to take care of while he was there, and it involved him renting a vehicle. I don't even know all the details, but anyway, while he was there, a young lady lost control of her vehicle, swerved into his lane. He spun out of control, and he was in a very severe accident. So, yeah, he is unavailable. I hope he's doing well. I'm gonna go down and see him. He did get a ride back, so that he had a place to stay. He was in the hospital for a couple of days, but he's back in his cabin now. So, and I'll tell you, I've really, really gotten used to having him around to take care of a lot of this stuff, and I'm missing him bad. Not just because of his work ethic and all of that. I mean, but miss his company and all of that stuff. But I've got work that needs to get taken care of, and especially right now, which I'll show you here in just a minute. I'm on my way back from the shop, actually picking up a delivery that Kevin had ordered just before he took his trip into town. He said, "Harv, we're growing up. We need a little something extra for the farm, and I know what to get." And I said, "Go for it," and he did. And this is what he came up with. A big old honking trailer. Which, considering what he's done with my fields, or I guess I can say what he's done with my field now, it's no real surprise that he felt like we needed something like this. So it is what it is. But as you can see, the soybeans he planted are ready to harvest, and I wish he were here, because this is going to be a job and a half. A job and 3/4, really. And his tractor's in the way. So yeah, we're going to go check in with Kevin. And well, I want to get the field done first. Like I said, it's going to be a job. And then, I don't know what's going on with Lisa Helen. She hasn't been around much lately. So I probably ought to go check on a couple things with her as well. Oh, this thing's just about out of fuel. Okay. I probably ought to do some maintenance on this thing. He was probably planning to do that when he got back, and then, well, obviously, these things happen. It looks like it's running okay, so at least that's not a problem. Come on, brother. How convenient is that? It looks like the Ursus is all hooked up and ready to go with the fuel trailer, or close enough for government work. The Ursus. I don't get to drive this little guy as much as I used to, which is a shame, because I love this tractor. This is where I got my start, man. I say it every time. I know I do, but it is what it is. So it looks like we're growing up. Old Kevin is Whether I like it or not, he's going to move things forward. No, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to keep a positive spin on it. I'm not going to fart around with this too much. I want to get in that field, and I want to get there badly. I am interested to see what this field is capable of now that Kevin has put it all together. We're about to find out for the first time. It actually makes me a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous, if I'm completely honest, that I haven't been hearing or seeing too much of Lisa Helen as of late. Because frankly, that's the kind of girl that if you don't keep an eye on her could end up getting into trouble or causing you trouble, and I'm sure you know what I mean. I should say person. The kind of person. That kind of behavior is not relegated just to the ladies. But she got her plot of land, and she was going to get busy on that. I know that. But ever since then, she has been kind of MIA. And I haven't had opportunity to go down toward Harveston lately. Visiting Kevin today, that will give me plenty of chance to check in down there and see what if anything is going on with her land. Yeah, we'll I don't know. Like I said, Lisa Helen, you never know what that girl is going to be up to. Man, this harvester is so much nicer than the old one was. So much nicer. It's quick. It's wide. I can see why Kevin wanted that bigger trailer too. I don't know if I'll make a full pass all the way around before I tip this in. I don't know where, I mean, Kevin, I've left all this stuff to Kevin now, and it doesn't have much horsepower to get up this hill, though. Come on, brother, you can do it. Kevin's been making connections, places to sell, things of that nature. I've left that all up to him. So, I don't know where he was planning to get rid of this. I guess I'll ask him when I go down there. I could call him, but I don't want to disturb him. I told him I'd stop by later today, and he said that was fine, so that's good enough. It's not going to be imperative that these soybeans he planted get to whoever they were going to get to today. We can sell them later. Now, there's something else I want to try to get to later this afternoon. I'm not gonna go into that just yet, because if I don't get to it, I don't want people to say, Harv, you said you were gonna. Now, if I get to it, you'll know what it was. If I don't, I'll get to it another time. That's right, Harv's hedging his bets. And we might need to take out some more trees up through here. This got really tight. Yeah. Like, right up against the tree tight. Holy shnikes, Kevin, what have you done, man? Yeah, we're gonna need to clear some trees up here. It's all good. We don't have a shortage of trees. We do not have a tree shortage going on in the Willamina forest. Of that you can be sure. Come on, swing it around. Yeah, the only thing this harvester's missing is a little bit of horsepower, but otherwise, Ed, once again, hooked me up. You know who I haven't heard from in a while either? Chuck. And that's on me too. I need to give that guy a call, see how he's doing. It's been a while. Probably since I opened the sawmill. I still miss that. Oh well. I'll get it another time. Or just leave it. It's not like I've got a shortage of soybeans to harvest here. Yeah, this is when I could really use Kevin's help. Because he could be running the chaser bin alongside me and I'd never have to stop. But that's not going to be an option today. Obviously. At least I did make a complete pass all the way around, and I can unload right here as I come back in. I'm not completely full, but at least I won't have to come running back to the truck. Come on, brother. That's it, Harv. Just slam into the brand new trailer. Nice going there, bud. Hey, you can't win them all. Come on, give me a break. Nah, nobody gives Harv a break. Harv doesn't get breaks. Not a bit. Ever since that sheriff gave me a hard time, too, about the fertilizer, I haven't been spending much time over in town, either. Very little time, in fact. Because you know what? I almost said something bad. I almost said exactly what that sheriff could go do with himself, but no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do it. Little patch and this field is harvested. It only took 5 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. And I don't know how much Kevin was planning on getting off of it, but it turned out pretty darn well, at least as far as I'm concerned. Of course, I'm used to the small fields, right? Yeah. Let's see what we got here. I'm just going to shut this bad boy down. Okay. Yeah, 46,000 liters. 46,346. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. Now, I'm not getting in any big hurry here. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to put this in the silo. Woo, that was close. Until I have a chance to talk to Kevin, which is going to be not too much longer, because I'm going to head down there. I'm going to run down to Kevin's right about now and talk to him and see what the plan is. Hopefully he's not sleeping or anything, but sorry, Kev. If you are, I'll walk away. Okay. Heading to harvesting. Why? Because that's what I do. Haven't been down to harvesting and all. I mean, you know, I guess technically all the land over here is harvested now. But the town proper, or the town as it will be someday. Someday, if we ever get there, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. You know, this is not what I had in mind when I came up here the first time. I just wanted a nice, peaceful, quiet existence. Live off the land, take care of myself, and now all of a sudden I've got multiple people dependent on me. I've got industry, logging. Well, I've got logging. Industry may or may not be on its way, we'll see. And I've got a town, or the beginnings of one. And see, I told you. I freaking told you that if you don't keep an eye on Lisa Helen, something's gonna get funky. She got a good start on her place. And a whole lot more. She's here. I'm going to go have a talk with her. Her car's here. There she is. Lisa, what are you doing? Well, I know you're working on your house, but what I mean is, what's going on out there? What's with all the construction equipment? This is not how I left it. No, that's not your front yard. You bought a plot. Nothing beyond it. You own a piece of land, not the whole area. All that land belongs to me. Well, I'm not paying for it, and I own it. So whatever work you're doing out there, you're doing it for me for free. As long as we're clear on that. Okay. I understand you want the place to look nice and you're thinking of the future and all of that. But that's my property. Beyond your property line, that's my property. And if there's anything I don't like about it, I'm going to come and tear it back out. Just so you understand. Okay. Okay. As long as we're both on the same page, fine. See, I told you guys. I told you. You don't keep an eye on this girl, she's going to take matters into her own hands, and things are going to get funky. Now, I'm not going to say that what she's doing here, at least from what I can see so far, isn't necessary. But I'm not paying for it. I don't have the money for all of this right now. She's putting the cart way ahead of the horse as far as I'm concerned. So, I don't know. I don't know. You know, you try to be a nice guy. You try to help people out. Ugh. See, and this is what I was talking about. I just wanted a nice, peaceful existence, taking care of myself, living off the land, making a go of it, hitting people's fences. Sorry, Kev. If I scratch that, I'll fix it for you. All right, let me go check on Kevin. I'll be right back. Well, Kevin's doing okay. He's on the mend. He's not going to be up and running around anytime soon. But he's doing okay. He's definitely healing up. That's what's important. I told him not to worry about it, and he did tell me that he needs a field of, what did he say? Oh, he needs a field of wheat as soon as I can get it in. He's got wheat promised to somebody, and he was going to double check on the soybeans because he's not entirely sure, because we're a little bit behind schedule now with him being down and all. He wants to make sure that the soybean sale is still on. I told him the field's done, so I guess wheat's coming next, but that's not going to be. I told him, I'm like, I won't be able to get to it today. And he's like, as long as it's soon. I said, yeah. Within the next day or two, I can get in that field and get it all ready for wheat. Probably get it planted. Oh, that girl, Lisa Helen. So I have been doing some work up here at the sawmill. Been pulling the trees out basically and just dragging them over, but now I just need to winch them in and sell them off. That should do. Yep, that'll do, and there's just a few more. Because I'm kind of working on a bit of a special project. And the special project has to do with Kevin. I mean, I need to keep the sawmill working anyway, and I should be up here more often than I have been. But, you know, there's always something else. I think one of my logs is going to get all jolly whoppered and stop me. Yep. That got ugly in a hurry. Alright, well, we can at least get these. Winch it in there, come on. I'm probably completely hosed on some of these now. Yeah, we'll see. Whoa. Yeah, I got a little carried away there. Just a little bit. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to do some pushing. Pushing and pulling. Well, pushing anyway. Anyway, so I feel bad for Kevin. He works hard and then something like that has to happen. Yeah, I mean, it's just an accident. Nobody's fault. And I'm sure the person who did it felt horrible about it. I'm absolutely sure of that. But he was asking me recently about the whole sugar beet harvesting thing that I did a while ago. And so I decided that I was going to see, because, you know, the sugar beets were done, to see if I couldn't make sugar. And he wants to pursue that, which I understand. I don't see any reason why not. This is still not going to do quite what I want it to. Man, maybe it's going to get in there. Let's see. Yeah, we got her. That didn't pay very well, but at least they're out of the way. And I'm just going to swing this around the corner and park. So I'm gonna start working on pursuing that sugar factory. Now, obviously, with Mr. Sheriff, um, and the town over there. I mean, if they're a little bit butthurt over some fertilizer, which is doing nothing to their precious lake, by the way, which was my lake first. Thank you very much. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, if they're so worried about a little fertilizer, can you imagine what they would think if there was a sugar factory over here? Yeah, you know they're going to have a conniption. An absolute conniption. So, I think I found a spot back in the forest where it won't get anybody's panties in a twist. Nothing like that. I have not worked with this tree harvester in quite some time. I'm a little bit out of practice, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, I'm jacking this up like craziness. Harv? You really got to get it together here, buddy. Okay. Anyway, I started thinking about that bloody town, and I can't think about anything else. That's the truth of it. Because they're just so annoying. What is it about people in that town that has to make life difficult for other people? I guess it's just, rich people entitlement. That's what I'm going to call it. Everything has to be our way. Anyway, I'm not going on and on about that. Anyway, I feel like this is far enough from the lake. Far enough back. Stumpy. Far enough back that nobody should have a serious complaint about it. And if they do, tough frickin' noogies. And the whole point is, I want to have something ready for Kevin when he gets back. When he heals up, when he's all set to go, at least I'd like to have a place well started to get him into whatever it is he wants to do with those sugar beets. And I have a feeling that we're going to end up in the sugar beet business in a big way. Normally I would say I'm on it like a car bonnet, and I am absolutely not on anything today. I think Lisa Helen's just got me all funkified. Honestly. Man, that girl can be... I don't know. I'll never understand it. I should stop trying to understand it. Because, it is what it is. Again, you try to be nice, you try to help people out. It always seems like they want to take advantage. And you just have to watch your back constantly. Constantly. But I'm going to try to find a nice, flat area back in here as much as I can so we don't have to sculpt the terrain too much before the crews come in and build the sugar factory. Plus, I need to get the sawmill working to bring in the cash to put in the sugar factory. Let's try it this. No, that's not doing you any favors either, Harv. None whatsoever. And I was thinking about this earlier, and the more I think about it, I think I should give old Chuck a call. Hey Chuck, it's Harv. How you doing, man? It's been a while. I know I've been super busy. No excuse, no excuse. But yeah, I've still got the homestead. I've got the sawmill now. You were a big help with that. Thank you again. But how are you doing? Man, I want to get back to town to see you one of these days. Yeah? Well, that's good. So Charlie comes in and helps out from time to time. She comes to see you. Good. She was always a good kid. She really was. Well, you wouldn't be too proud of me right now, Chuck. I'm kind of botching up this whole forestry business that you handled so well. Nah, it's just been one of those days. Just funkiness going on in the town, stuff like that. Yeah, the town. You got out of here before the town really took hold. Lucky for you. Very lucky for you, I might add. Anyway, yeah, it's just a bunch of rich people. You know how they are. Probably never worked a day in their life. Right, exactly. So anything new and exciting going on in your neck of the woods? I know you would, man. I know you'd love to get back up here. Your doctors just won't let you travel that far. Surely there's got to be something you're doing over there. Well, good. At least you get together with some people to play cards once in a while. Bingo? Yeah. Hey, a little pseudo gambling never hurt anybody. I hear bingo's fun. Never had much of an opportunity to play myself, but you ever win? Oh, yeah, that's good. Good. Pick up a few bucks here and there, right? Chuck, you ran that sawmill for decades. I don't know why you never just started up your own forestry business to supply it. I'm kind of doing everything right at the moment. I'm foresting and I'm keeping the sawmill running. I was going to check on Hugo to see if he would come over and manage some of it for me since... Yeah, I know. I understand, Chuck. I understand. It's water under the bridge, man. There's nothing you can do for it at this point. I was just talking about that. Yeah, I know. I know, Chuck. Okay, anyway. No, but he was a great employee for you. He just wasn't a very good sawmill manager. Come on. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. He didn't have your management skills. Regardless. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry I brought it up. Come on, man. Forget about it. We got you taken care of. Yeah, I know. You would rather still be here. I understand, man. I do understand. I'm not trying to lessen your desire to be back at what you were so good at. I get it. I would feel the same way. Anybody would. Well, yeah, I'm out in the forest beating the crap out of my tree harvester right now. Hey, well, for man, I cannot get with the program on this tree harvester today. I'm out of practice. That's all it is. I'm just out of practice. Anyway, I kept you supplied in timber for a good long time. Oh, yeah. No, just about time. They're just about to call you down to eat. Okay, Chuck. Okay. Well, it's always good to talk to you, man. I'm sorry I haven't kept up as well as I should. I'll try to do better in the future. All right. Well, you take care, buddy, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see you soon. All right. Bye, Chuck. Ornery as ever. That's Chuck. Feisty. Talk about a feisty old man. I shouldn't describe him like that. Just talk about a feisty man. Nobody wants to be classified by something they have no control over, right? Feisty. He's a feisty man. And always will be. Always will be. I'm going to have to get my stump grinder up here. It's all the way back down at the homestead. Oh, I should have brought that with me. Oh well. I want to take a look around just a little bit. So we could go up here on this hill. Nah, it's a steep drop over there. I think I'm going to have to go deeper in. Quite a bit deeper in. I have been pushing and pushing. I actually ended up having to take a break and go get the stump grinder because I was getting to a point where I could barely move, and I've actually been poorly cutting. You know, I was coming up on this peak, and I felt like maybe this was the place, but I think that I was wrong. Although I kind of suspect maybe, just maybe. Oh, come on. Stop that. Maybe this is going to dip back down into a valley. And, come on, Harv. Pay attention to what you're doing. And hopefully that valley will smooth out a little bit. And I will be able to find a place there. I don't know yet. Now, while I've been cutting and the day is getting long, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here pretty soon. These shadows are starting to get pretty deep, and it's getting harder and harder to see. Anyway, I called Kev. Now, I didn't tell him what I'm doing. I do want it to be a bit of a surprise, as much of a surprise as I can. I mean, he kind of knows to some degree. I mean, he knows that we've talked about it. That's what he knows. But I gave him a special project. I said, Kevin, I need you to do something for me, man. I said, I don't know if anything will come of it or not, but I need you to start looking into something for me. And of course, he's Kevin. I said, there's no legwork involved. You can do it on your phone, whatever. Just do this thing for me. And of course, he agreed. Now, you might be wondering right about now what that thing is. Well, I'll tell you. I'm not saying. I'll tell you. I'm not going to tell you. Not yet. You know how Harv is at this point. I don't like to put the cart before the horse, if you will. If nothing comes of it, I don't want anybody to be saying, but Harv, you said. Nope. Oh, and, I said this earlier, too, and this pushing back for the sugar factory is what I was talking about. I actually did get to this, so now I can tell you. Safely tell you. But nope. Not giving away this one just yet. Because it may not happen. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. Although I get closer to making up my mind on this every single day. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, I think I can get another hour of logging in. And I got a good wood pile starting to build up here. Should make some dollars out of the sawmill. That's always a good thing, right? Absolutely. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of Off the Grid. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. As always, I very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.